How you guys doing? My name's Jeff Tucker. I'm the sales manager and founder of Cuckho Web Design, and this is for sales reps. This is just a quick review of how to properly review a client's site, digital marketing presentation, social media. This is the quick process of how I do it when I'm talking to a new client um, on the phone or via email. So we're going to say that it's going to be, I don't know, we're going to Google Painter, Maryland. So right off the bat, what I'm looking at is the Google Local, and I'm looking automatically to see if they have websites. That's the first thing I'm looking at. So, and obviously this is just to make sure we're on the same page. This is Google Local. It shows you specific local area, local businesses, and this is organic, right? And then usually at the bottom there's ads. Okay. So in this situation, what we're going to say is we'll go to more places. We'll go down where there usually isn't any websites. Around the horn, wow, one day. We'll do all paint and pressure washing. They're obviously not optimized because they're not on top of Google Local. We're going to go here, suggest and edit, a couple of reviews, and they're obviously on Angie's List, Home Advisor. And that was their website. So we're going to go to their website. Loading pretty slow, which is great because I'm going to bring that up next. See how it's spinning and spinning and spinning. So as soon as I see it load slow like that, I'm going to go here, and I'm going to go, and I'll give you all these links, and I already have given them to you. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down to automatically, I'm going to check out the quality of their SEO, their domain rank, their page authority. This is going to tell me if the site is an established site, doing good in Google or not. Right off the bat, I'll know. Which usually takes a little time, so what I'm going to do is go over here and I'm going to start the next one, which is GT Metrics. GT Metrics is a great website to test the speed of the site. See, this site is always slow, it takes forever, but it usually gives you good quality information right off the bat. GT Metrics tried to access the page, but your server has denied access. GT Metrics requires blah, blah, blah. That's not good. We could try one more, which is ping.com. Pingdom, hold on one sec. I pick Google Speed too. They're always quick. Okay. So they got a 26 page authority and a 12 domain authority. They're loading about 50% of, about 50% speed versus for Google, and the load time was under a second. So I don't know what the problem with the page speed for Google would be. But 26 and 12 is pretty fair for a common, just normal contractor. Anything between 10 and 25 or 10 and 35, that's going to be good enough to get you on the first page of Google. Over here, so mobile was 66 out of 100, and yeah, it's 55 out of 100. So the site's loading very slowly. It's going to tell you most of the time it's going to be images or the script of the website. So we go here. This is the most annoying thing in the world. Nobody wants to do this. Nobody wants to have to click that every time. It's kind of an older, outdated site, probably, I don't know, 5 years old. You go down here and you see that they have keywords, but the keywords aren't links. So if they're not links, you're not gonna get the success that you're looking for SEO-wise. If this had a link to a page related to the term, that would do good. But the main thing I look at right off the bat is the page title. This is the page title. Serenna Park House Painters, Annapolis Power Washing. It's very scattered. It's not very formal. It's not in a formatted fashion in the sense that it's, if I'm looking at a painter and a power washer, I'm going to say painter or power washer first because that's the keyword, and then I'm going to go to location, and I'm going to separate these terms. You can click most of the time anywhere on the page, usually on the banner, right click or double click, and go to view page source. And you can go here, and this is where you're going to look at the page title, the meta tag, and the content. So here's the title again: Severna Park House Painters, Annapolis Power Washing. So just on a side note, I'm going to go here, go to Annapolis Power Washing, and we're going to see if this website comes up for Annapolis Power Washing. And the name of the company again was All Painting and Power Washing LLC. So, well, this is one of our websites, Annapolis Lawn Care Landscaping. That's one of Cuckho sites, AnnapolisPressureWashing.net, and no, I don't see All Painting and Power Washing. Nope, not at all. But if you type in, we already know that one of our sites came up on power washing, and if you type in, this is another one of our sites. We're number 1 in Google Local, and we're number 3 and number 5 on the first page for power washing. It's one of our clients. Side note, sorry about that, but yeah, so their page title is not working for them. The site is outdated and old. Let's go back to the view source. All you do is have to right click anywhere on the page. You go here, title Severna Park Power Washing. It's just not a good title. It's not optimized correctly at all. Severna Park House, blah blah blah, no good. The meta tag for the page is the domain. Yeah, the meta tag for this. So I'll show you. So you see here it says meta name, URL, title, the meta. So it's the domain there, but again, they use the page title and the meta tag are matching. So if you go to Cuckho, which I use us for example all the time because we're pretty much dead on top of it. If you go there, you'll see I'm highlighting over the tab, and you'll see it's formal. It says, you hear that sound going off, that's somebody going on one of our websites, which is me, and you'll see the chat down at the bottom. Web design, Annapolis. Digital marketing, Annapolis. Annapolis MD. So I'm going to click, right click, I'm going to go to view page source. I'm going to view page source, and I'm going to go up here. And you're going to go to, you see here, meta, name, description. Cuckho successfully offers value affordably without waste for all clients who have been burned, taken advantage of in the Annapolis area and throughout Maryland. We edit it all the time. We change it all the time. The reason I did that was because I want people to know that we're there to help out, and a lot of web guys are just ripping people off left and right. But that shows you a quality meta description. It's working very well. And here is the page title again. Web Design Annapolis, Web Marketing, and that's the other one. All right? So that shows you that. So if I'm going to review the site, like I said, we reviewed the site. We saw that it has pretty decent page authority and the domain authority. Here's the score for the SEO, 69. 10 successes, 4 warnings, 2 errors. That stuff needs to be fixed and gone through. The time of the site, Google said that it was roughly about a 50 to a 60 out of 100, which is not good, and they value that very highly. This it's supposed to be a lead generation site. It's obvious that what they're doing here, but there's a lot of things that need to be worked on. They're not getting found by their main page title. If they're not getting found by their main page title, then they're not getting found, period, to be honest with you, because that's one of the first things that they're going to look at. All Painting MD. I hate abbreviating MD, but here. Painting in MD. And here we go. So Bay County, Bay Country, blah, blah, blah. Obviously, we're talking about Maryland, so you have the bigger dogs, home advisors, and stuff like that. But you're not going to have this company there because their site is not optimized or set up at all. So that's it. I just wanted to go over it with you. You want to go look at a client site. And you want to go over the things that they need to focus on. So here you'll say, I just want to blow it up for you so you can see it while we're going through this. When you're doing a review of the site, you want to go through everything. You want to listen and see how you can help them. Does their business come up when you type in their business name? Does the business come up when you type in their service or in their location? What is their page and domain ranks? I showed you it was 26 and I think 12. If the site loads slowly in any way, see how long it takes to load. Well, we did that. Gmetrics means that the robots.txt or It's probably the robot. It's probably the file on the website saying, "Hey Google, we don't want you to search our site." Possibly, which that's ridiculous because Google won't index anything. Actually, let's go back and see what Google does have indexed. Hold on one sec. To see what they have indexed, all you do is type in site colon, and there you go. So this is what they have. Google. This is what Google sees. Severna Park House Painters. It's so messed up. It's jumbled. It's not okay. Here, Jeff. What does Jeff have to do with anything? I understand Jeff is the owner and operator of the power washing company and has enjoyed working in the painting industry, but Jeff is not part of a page title. That has no business being up there. Severna Park House Painters, Annapolis Power Washing. Severna Park House Painters, they're using the same page title across the board. It's just not good. There's nothing. Again, Severna Park House Painters. I'm gonna contact this customer because they need help. But there you go. It shows you. And here you go. The speed of the test, we tested it. Is their site responsive? How's it look on mobile? That site's going to look like crap on mobile. I'm positive. Now that you have done the review and send out an email, update, educate, inform them. Do not sell them because that's what we don't want to sell customers. We want to update, inform them. I think you guys got the idea. Sorry for rambling on. It's just I love doing reviews of websites to see what we can do, and sometimes they're amazing, and we're like, holy, they're on top of it. And I'll even send them an email or message them and compliment them because they've done a great job. All right, guys, have a great day. Thanks.